The village of Ilaria was a place where time seemed to stand still. Cobblestone streets wound through clusters of cottages, their roofs blanketed in moss, and the air carried the faint scent of pine and wildflowers. But what truly set Ilaria apart was its legend, a dress, said to be imbued with the wisdom of the ages. It was called the Veil of Whispers, and it was no ordinary garment. Lila had heard the stories since she was a child. Her grandmother would sit by the fire, her voice low and reverent, as she spoke of the dress. "It's woven from threads spun under the light of a blue moon," she would say. "Each stitch carries a secret, each pattern a riddle. Only those who wear it with a pure heart can hear its whispers." Now, as a researcher of folklore, Lila had returned to Ilaria with a singular purpose: to find the Veil of Whispers and uncover its mysteries. The village elder, a woman named Melis, greeted Lila at the edge of the forest. Her silver hair shimmered like spider silk, and her eyes held the depth of centuries. "You seek the veil," Melis said, not as a question but as a statement. "It is not a garment to be worn lightly. It demands respect, understanding, and a heart free of deceit." Lila nodded, her determination unwavering. "I've spent years studying folklore, but this dress, it feels like the key to everything. Please, tell me how to find it." Melis led her to a small, hidden glade where the air seemed to hum with energy. In the center stood a loom, ancient and ornate, its wooden frame carved with symbols that seemed to shift and dance in the light. "The veil is not found," Melis said. "It is woven, but not by just anyone. You must prove yourself worthy." For days, Lila worked at the loom, guided by Melis's cryptic instructions. The threads she used were unlike any she had seen before, silvery and delicate, yet impossibly strong. They seemed to glow faintly, as if infused with starlight. As she wove, she chanted the names of the ancient weavers, her hands moving in rhythm with the whispers of the wind. The dress began to take shape, its fabric shimmering with intricate patterns. There were spirals that mirrored the galaxies, waves that echoed the tides, and symbols that seemed to pulse with life. Each thread felt alive, as if it carried the memories of those who had come before. Finally, as the last thread was woven, the dress was complete. It was breathtaking, a cascade of silver and blue, with a high collar adorned with tiny, iridescent beads that caught the light like dewdrops. The hem flowed like water, and the sleeves were delicate as spiderwebs. Melis handed the dress to Lila, her expression solemn. "The Veil of Whispers is not just a garment. It is a bridge between the past and the present, the seen and the unseen. Wear it, and listen closely." Lila slipped the dress over her shoulders, and the moment it touched her skin, she felt a surge of energy. The world around her seemed to sharpen, the colors more vivid, the sounds more distinct. And then, she heard it, a soft, melodic whisper, like the rustling of leaves or the distant murmur of a stream. The whispers grew louder, forming words, then sentences, then entire stories. She heard the voices of ancestors, the wisdom of sages, and the secrets of the natural world. It was as if the dress had unlocked a hidden dimension, one where knowledge flowed like a river. As the sun set, casting the glade in golden light, Lila removed the dress, her heart full. She had found the answers she sought, but more importantly, she had discovered a deeper truth: that wisdom is not just found in books or artifacts, but in the threads that connect us all. Melis smiled, her eyes twinkling. "The Veil of Whispers has chosen you. Remember, its power lies not in the fabric, but in the stories it carries. Wear it with honor, and share its wisdom with the world." Lila left Ilaria that evening, the dress carefully folded in her bag. She knew her journey was far from over, but with the Veil of Whispers by her side, she felt ready to face whatever lay ahead. And so, the legend of the dress lived on, not just as a tale of magic, but as a reminder that the answers we seek are often woven into the very fabric of our lives.